Okay, now I'm using a scrap piece of straight wood with some sandpaper on it, and then this could be used as a guide to make sure I stay flat to this part. And of course there's only sandpaper where I need it. The rest just rides along, make sure it's straight. Okay, put it in place, trace, cut. Just cut the corners off for the possible crap in the corners. It's a lot easier. A bit of sanding, adjusting. Done. Alright, a small cut in the table saw. So flush with top, flush with front. Make sure I always have my squaring device. Okay, so I use the straight edge to align this plane with this plane, and just with my fingers I was able to align this plane with the side. And I did use some 23 gauge pins, make sure this thing doesn't move. A small thing I do now is to remember some stuff that needs to be done in order. I put some post-its on the area in question so I don't forget. Okay, now I'm cutting the tapered support on the side of the cockpit. So I'll just trace it, bandsaw, cut, sand. Right now I glued the 60-degree gussets. These clamps are really nice. A must in my book for these difficult to clamp gussets. Okay, so now I'm doing the 45 degree here. So basically find the angle on this part, transfer to the saw, and then cut 45. Glued with the cool clips. Alright, now all the clamps are out. This needs to be surfaced. That's what it looks like. Now the 2mm ply shelf can go on now. Alright, so now this is the shelf in front of the cockpit, and this 60-degree plywood, 2x2mm. This is going to be missing the 2mm 60 degrees. It's time for the second 60-degree gusset. I had to do it 2 shots so I could route this with a flush cutting bit. So now I can glue this guy in place. You can only install this guy once the 1mm ply is here to cut the small radius to install this guy. So until this is done, that's going to be finished. And that with this gusset here, I believe concludes the front part of it. So now I can finally close the rear.